Hey Virgo. So this is the after tarot, so it gives pictures like the next scene after what you are used to in the traditional Rider-Waite. So and I pretty much have just been reading them traditionally, but every once in a while something catches my eye. So in the traditional card, this cloud here would have been holding this big cup out behind this guy, and he would have been just focusing, or girl, focusing on these and like missing the opportunity. In this one, he grabs the cup and just dumps it out. So it's interesting because it's almost like he didn't miss the opportunity. He just wasn't interested in taking it. And if someone forced it to him, he's like, no, I'm going to turn it down. So that's what I'm getting. I'm feeling like some sort of offer is going to be made. Wow. And so the King of Cups is dumping out his cup. The Four of Cups is dumping out his cup. And the Temperance card is dumping out a cup. So some of you may quit drinking, or someone you know may quit drinking. That's kind of, I feel like it's like I'm going to get sober and like dumping all the alcohol out and getting it out of the house. Obviously going to be for a small percentage. But I feel like it's, cups are emotions, and the water is emotions. It's like letting go of bad emotions, getting like finding an outlet for them, letting it go, understanding you don't have to take every offer that's presented to you if it doesn't feel right. I feel like you want an alternative. You want to take a leap of faith and move on to something else entirely. Yeah, it's interesting. Some of you may be leaving a marriage. Obviously, it's going to be for very few, or a relationship, because here's like the marriage card, but here's this guy's walking away from someone. And I never read the Page of Wands that way, but you're the only reading where I'm like fixated on the actual difference from the traditional Rider-Waite to now. They're really calling to me. He's got a passion. His passion is leading him in a different direction than if he stayed there. And don't get hung up on genders. He knows deep down, to be authentic to himself, he needs to move on to something entirely. Some of you may be turning down or breaking an engagement, turning down a job offer. Maybe you're leaving the company completely, moving away from your family, just because you've not, and it's not like necessarily leaving someone, it's moving towards what you want, and understanding that unfortunately there may be, in order to move towards what you want in your life, you unfortunately may have to leave some things behind, it's just the way it is. Like, you may have to move away from your family because you want to do something that is in a different location, or something like that. It's interesting. And the Three of Swords it's a healing card in this, because the swords are pulled out and it's bandaged up, and it's a time of healing the heart. For some of you, a relationship may have ended and you're just not ready to go out yet. You're still healing with new people. And you're just trying to sort of get balanced again. Deal with your emotions. You may have a lot of emotions, and that's why the cup's running over. It's like you're dealing with a lot of emotions while you sort this out. Like, am I really going to turn that down for this unknown? And it can be that's very brave and awesome. Like, and people may give you crap like this. You may have like an older figure or person that's like, that's stupid to run off to LA to become an artist. What are you thinking? That's stupid or not, no, I'm not saying they would say it that way, but you can tell that they are not, some people may not be supportive. Some people, and that could be part of the struggle, because there have been these expectations, and maybe what you're being authentic to yourself goes against those expectations. But you're calmly saying, you have the upper hand. This is defending yourself without being defensive. You're like, this is what I need to do. This is what I'm doing, without even acknowledging, like, I know you want me to go to grad school and do this and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, no, it's like, yeah, this is my decision. This is what I'm doing. And not over explaining, not defending yourself, because it's not wrong, because you're following your path. Just because it's not what someone else wants for you doesn't mean it's the wrong thing and you have to get all defensive and explain you don't owe people an explanation to follow what you want to do. And this Five of Wands, which is usually a card of strife and competition, it's not in this deck. It's like, it's almost like, it's funny that I put this down, like I turned it around, because it's like, yeah, you had these people sort of coming at you, but you stopped it, and they're not coming at you anymore. They're calmly listening. They're just like, oh, okay. We don't have to get all worked up and crazy about this. It's going to be fine. Change isn't bad. So you do win over the competition. You succeed. But to others, it may look like you're turning down great opportunities. But you have something bigger and better in mind. You have a long-range plan. So what may seem like a loss is, might be, a short-term loss for your long-term gain. So you really have a plan, or you're formulating a plan for the future. And so people may not be able to see what you're doing, but you know very well. So have faith in yourself and what you're doing and where you're going. I mean, it could be, so people can understand, I'm going to become a doctor, and you have to get good grades in high school to get into a good college. I mean, that's like a 15-year plan, depending on a fellowship and what you do, if not more. But people get that because it's a very sort of well-known plan. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be a lawyer. Okay, then you do this, this, and this. But it takes years. But if it's something not so mainstream, people won't understand it because they don't. I want to be an artist. Well, it isn't like you go to art school and then you get a job being an artist. So it seems very scary to people. It seems very out there, very different. So you just have to have like the confidence and belief in yourself that when the people are like, oh, they're crazy to do that, you're just like, well, that's your fear, not mine, and I'm going for it because I know what I want to do, and I'm taking a leap of faith in myself, and at least I will have tried, If I never try, I'll never know, and I don't want to be complacent and just accept something I don't want just because I want to play it safe. All right. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next reading. Take care.